Hi mga Momshi! Marian Santos here, signing at our channel. Let's study God's words. Pastor Rick Warren's daily hope is follow God's call despite the naysayers. So yung Bible verse niya is from Numbers 14 verse 3. Why is the Lord taking us to this country only to have us die in battle? Our wives and our little ones will be carried off as plunder. Wouldn't it be better for us to return to Egypt? So sometimes, friend, di ba, yung mga God's calls for us is not that easy to accomplish. Parang we encounter a lot of contradiction, arguments, or protests. Parang they're not believing it's our God's call. Parang that's not possible for you to reach. So, parang na-experience din yan ni Pastor Rick Warren. Parang he was studying in Texas sa seminary, and God was calling him to Southern California to start yung Saddleback Church, no? Parang at the beginning, yung mga friend niya or yung friend na pinagsabi niya parang said to him, Rick, that's the dumbest idea I've ever heard. You go out to California and you'll never be heard from again. It's not going to happen. So yung parang nega or contradicts our idea, parang hindi, that's not for you, but you know that the Lord is calling you towards that. So yun, parang sabi dito ni Pastor Rick, sometimes you don't have to listen to the negative voices that are contradicting God's call for us. Parang we have to follow God's voice and follow God's urging rather than the negative voices around us. So just like though, parang an example ni Pastor Rick Warren is during the Israelites when they preferred captivity to Egypt rather than freedom in the promised land. So it's only Caleb and Joshua who had this courage to go against dun sa urging ng mga leaders nila na they should not proceed to the promised land kasi there were lot of giants there. But sabi nga, he was willing to reject negative advice to follow God's cause kasi the Lord is urging them to go to the promised land. So Caleb didn't just receive negative advice, he was also physically threatened. Sabi that the whole community began to talk about stoning Joshua and Caleb. Then the glorious presence of the Lord appeared to all Israelites at the tabernacle. God's presence saved Caleb and Joshua. That will happen in your life too, yan friends. So the Lord will be there to guide and protect us dun sa calling na binigay niya sa atin. He will even provide the resources that we will need. So ito yung reflection natin. What old way of life have you returned to rather than moving forward and taking a risk? So yan, sometimes the risks are greater, but yung answer or the God's call is even greater dun sa ating accomplishment and being able to fulfill God's mission for us. When you evaluate the advice you've received lately from people you love and trust, how much of it helps you move in the direction of your calling? Siyempre, big thing din yung kung yung loved ones natin or people around us or our leaders or our mentors will trust us na ma-fulfill natin yung God's call to us. Why is it so difficult sometimes to go against popular opinion or the advice of your friends? So, hindi naman natin, kasi yung friends natin maybe just concerned with us. So, parang they are not hearing God's call for us. So, tayo talaga yung mas reliable in answering God's call for us. Kasi each of us, we have our own calling. Hindi naman tayo pare-pareho, diba? So, sometimes yung friends natin are protecting us probably, no, na baka ma-harm tayo, or they don't want us to leave. They want us to be with them. Kasi diba dito parang pinapatransfer siya from Texas to Southern California. Siguro yung friend na yun ni Pastor Rick is wants him to be there in Texas. But yun nga, heed the call of the Lord and follow God's calling. Thank you for watching. See you on our next video.